Hey guys, it's your girl Jaylene Adriana Tarot, and I'm back with another reading. This is a love reading for my Virgos for July 2020. Okay, so that means Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Virgos. Cross watchers are welcome. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Time is fluid, therefore, when you see this video, I believe that's when the message will resonate the most for you. This could have happened, will happen. Or yeah, it could have happened, will happen, or it's happening right now. So Virgos, we got palm tree, the golden mirror, not today. And as you can see, it's a little different, the layout. There's two outcomes. So one outcome, which is healing heart, is for my couples. And one outcome is for my singles, and that is I like you. So just a quick funny story about the outcomes. Healing Heart came out with Not Today, but I saw Not Today first. The Not Today card came out first, and then Healing Heart came out after. So I'm like, well, let me put that back in the deck, right? As soon as I did the first shuffle, Healing Heart came out for the outcome. So I'm like, okay. And I Like You also had came out during the first shuffle, but a bunch of cards came out with it. So I'm like, no, I can't take that now. But here we go. So Spirit is speaking loud and clear for you guys. A bunch of cards kept coming out. So I'm feeling, Virgo, either you have a lot to say to your person, about your person, or your person have a lot to say to you. But a lot of messages wanted to come through. So you guys have a lot to say, or your person have a lot to say. But okay, let's get started. Palm tree. So Virgos, I'm feeling that you guys are getting your stability and your security, okay? There's been a lot of growth for you guys. All right? It could be within this relationship, whether you are in a relationship. There could have been a lot of stability and security in the relationship now. Or for my singles, you finally gain some stability and security in your life, right? Let's see the reason. Why? The golden mirror. So self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship. So there could have been some days that you felt like you were in a one-sided relationship. So for those that are in the relationship still, you could feel like your relationship is one-sided or was one-sided. I don't see that. No, this was one-sided, right? Like the person you were dealing with was like so self-absorbed and like narcissistic that they only cared about self, only cared about their needs. They didn't care if your needs were met, whether it was financially, mentally, emotionally, sexually. However, they put their needs above yours. Okay? And I felt like that will cause damage in the relationship. For my singles, you've noticed that this relationship was one-sided. So you was like, you know what? It's time for me to go. Okay, I have to go. This is not what I want within a relationship. And with Not Today being here, there was boundaries crossed. Okay, your person didn't respect your boundaries, Virgo, or however the energy could be switched over. So y'all have to put it however it fits. But I'm seeing more of an issue with boundaries being crossed. I'm not seeing like avoiding a conversation, but I'm seeing more of a boundary issue. More than anything, more than avoiding a conversation. It's definitely boundaries within this relationship. There were no boundaries set in place, which caused some crumbling of the foundation. But you guys finally got it because palm tree is here. So you guys finally gained the stability, okay, for the relationship. You definitely gained the stability. But the reason why is because this relationship was one-sided and you guys were definitely dealing with some boundary issues. So with healing heart being here, for my couples, this caused heartbreak. It caused heartbreak, okay? So you are currently healing from this. You are currently healing from the heartbreak that your person brought into this relationship. You could still be with your person. Will that last? Who knows? Because if this relationship is still toxic, that isn't going to work unless you guys work it out. So, I don't know. I'm thinking with healing heart, some of you might just break away because it have freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So you guys just might separate, and it's for the better because if this is something toxic, like I said, it's not worth it. For my singles, if I like you, someone likes you. A romance is blooming. Somebody want to go on a date with you. I don't think it's this person you were dealing with, but it's someone out there that likes you and really wants to go on a date. So there might be some messages coming through. Okay. So let's see here. For palm trees. Yeah, so you had to gain that stability because the world card is here in the reverse. So you were stagnant at some point, Virgo. You were stagnant. This relationship was stagnant. It wasn't growing at all. It wasn't going anywhere. Okay? And that's the reason why you had to gain this stability, this security. Yeah. So you got the world. You have the world card in reverse and the Knight of Wands. Okay? So with the like I said, the world card, this was causing stagnation in the relationship. With the Knight of Wands, it caused a rupture. There was a rupture within the relationship. So there was you had to how can I say it? It's kind of feeling like you had to pull away. That's why I'm getting with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. You had to pull away to gain your stability, your security, to start growing. Because you didn't have that. You didn't have that. The cycle was not ending. The cycle, you was just stuck in this cycle it could have been for some time too. You could have been stuck in this cycle where shit was just not going right. And you're like, damn, why stuff is not working in my favor? Well, you had a toxic energy around you. That's why it wasn't working in your favor. So with Golden Mirror, we have the Judgment card in reverse. Wow. And the Queen of Swords in reverse. So you were definitely dealing with a person that was not trustworthy. Okay? Or you're dealing with a person that's not trustworthy, Virgo. So a decision have to be made. Okay, a decision about this narcissistic person, this untrusty person, definitely have to be made. With the Judgment in reverse, I'm also feeling that I'm feeling like, all right, yeah. So it could have been some bad decisions made on your part, on their part. And it's not to, to judge you guys, but you probably, what I'm feeling here is that you gave your all, right? Because this was one-sided. You gave your all, and you made a bad judgment call. But it's not like you knew that going into this, Virgo. It's not like you knew this was going to happen. You were just being you. You was just being a Virgo, that loving person. Okay? But this person didn't deserve all that you were giving them. Because, and they could have showed you too that this shit was one-sided, but you refused to see it. So, it was a bad judgment call, but it wasn't like you didn't know it at the time. You was just being you, being authentic to the person. But a decision was made. You had to cut this person out. You had to cut this untrusty person out because Queen in Swords of Reverse, she's not to be trusted. I don't trust her when she's in the reverse. Not today. We got the High Priestess. Yeah, boundaries were crossed. Okay? Boundaries was crossed. This person could have been juggling you and another person, and you didn't know it. With the High Priestess here, there was some secrets here. Because the High Priestess hold all the secrets, right? She's the queen. I call her the queen of the tea. She had all the tea, the piping hot tea, and we don't even be knowing it. So that could have been the boundary that was crossed there. Definitely juggling. Could have been juggling you and another person, but at the time you didn't know. High Priestess there. You didn't know. You didn't see this coming at all. Let me see. Why the Two of Pentacles is here. So, Spirit, why is the Two of Pentacles here for Virgo? That's too many cards. Two of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, damn, there's a lot of reversals. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Then you have the 6 of Pentacles in the upright position on the top of the deck. There's a lot of Pentacles I'm seeing. So this person could have been using you for your money. This person could have been using you for your money, Virgo, but there was a delay. There was definitely a delay of how they were perceiving this relationship. It was a delay from whether they wanted to juggle you or another person. There could have been a delay of how they told you, too. It was definitely a delay because not today's night. It's here, right? So they didn't want to deal with this. So let's say they were juggling you, if that's the case here. They were juggling you and somebody else, right? Without you knowing. Because you didn't know. There was some secrets here without you knowing. It caused some delay in your life, Virgo. It caused some delay. That's how I'm reading that. It caused some delay in your life. This toxic energy held you back from your blessings without you knowing. And even if you didn't, even if you found out something, right, and you saw the red flags, you were trying to hold on for the sake of it to see if things would change. All right, so the outcome for my couples, healing heart, Queen of Cups. Page of Cups in reverse, so yeah. Your person was doing dumb. Page of Cups in reverse, I read that as deception and seduction. So they were worried, like I said, it goes back to the golden mirror. They were only worried about their needs, no matter how their needs were met. And they were only worried about their needs. And that's why they kept you in the dark with a lot of things, because they were juggling you and somebody else. Okay? They were loving on you. Not real love, because, but they were loving on you and loving on somebody else. I see you, Virgo, as the Queen of Cups. I see that's you right now. So for those that were in a relationship when this happened, you guys are healing yourself, right? You're in the Queen of Cups. Right now, you're loving yourself. So, yeah. Right now, you're loving yourself because of this past deception of your person seducing other people while you guys were together. Okay? And if you haven't gone through this yet, I'm not saying, again, this is not going to resonate with all Virgos. The Virgos that this would resonate with, they will know. They definitely will know. But you guys are in the stage of loving yourself and letting go. Because even if the Page of Cups was in an upright position, yeah, it's an offer, but it's a bullshit offer. It's not that great of an offer. It's an offer, but it's a small offer. Okay. So for my singles, if I like you, you have the Two of Swords in the reverse. So that's no longer being at a crossroad. That's a decision being made. I'm seeing whoever is going to come in knows that they want to be with you, or they're thinking about it, because Swords is thinking and communication, right? They're thinking about communicating with you, but they are no longer at a crossroad. They know they want to communicate with you. They're not at a crossroads, but there's still some fear, okay? So it could be fear from this person coming in, Virgo, or fear from you, a person coming into you. So you're not at a crossroad. You know what you want in life. You know how this person have to come in, but you're fearful. You may be fearful of loving again. So you in Four of Swords mode in reverse, being cautious about those coming into your life. Okay, you're being extremely cautious about those coming into your life, or your person that want to come in may have some fear, but they're also being cautious. They're being cautious about how they have to come in, because they know they have to come in correct. Because I feel like a lot of Virgos now, it's like, come correct or don't come at all. Because I'm a Virgo, as you guys know, and that's the mood I'm on. I'm like, come correct or don't come at all. Period. So, but I'm feeling that's like a lot of Virgos are not putting up with bullshit. Yeah, I see like you guys are not putting up with the bullshit anymore. So what advice can we give Virgo spirit? Advice for Virgos. Seer, see beyond the current situation. Okay, let's read. The message reads, look beyond your current situation, raise your vibration, and focus on love. So for those that are still in this relationship and still trying to find a way to come out, right? With the Queen of Cups being here, you need to focus on yourself. And Healing Heart, you have to focus. You have to focus on yourself. Focus on loving yourself. For my singles, it's coming. Love is coming. Focus on love. Don't be so fixated neither. Couples or singles, don't be fixated. But you have to focus on love too. Because you guys may be all work, no play right now. You know, you got to play a little, Virgo. The extended message reads, clairvoyance isn't just about predicting the future. It's about being able to see clearly enough to create your best future. You are being encouraged by your ancestral guides and angels to see beyond what you think is happening now. Don't allow your ego or doubts to play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself as stuck or lost, know you're in an energetic holding space while the universe recalibrates a path that is more favorable for you. Angels of light are upgrading your energy so your experiences can be more enjoyable. You are moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening. So stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize. Okay, Virgo. So if this resonated, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, the details will be in the description box below. You guys can also follow me on Instagram at JaileneAdriana_. Peace and love, Virgo.